we can make a run in the postseason.
On draft day, you ended up dropping down to the second round. It was a difficult time and a difficult experience, but here you are a number of years later, and you're ahead of the curve on the free agency process. You got this, finally got what you were hoping to get back then on some level. Can you talk about the journey to get to this point and how it's been for you?
Well, during the draft, it obviously was a disappointing time for me and my family, but I came in here with a chip on my shoulder and just tried to learn from as many veterans and coaches as I could, and just really listened. And when I got the opportunity to play, I just tried to play as hard as I possibly could, and help us get some wins. And it all paid off. So I can't get complacent. Just got to keep playing and get better. So our team can be better as a unit.
Was it a difficult process going through the free agency? Was it fun or was it nerve-wracking?
You're always going to be nervous, not knowing. That's the only fear of not knowing what's going to happen. But I just let my agents handle all of that, and I was back home in Houston working out, getting updates and things like that. But you're going to be nervous, obviously. But I just had a good time with it, and I'm here now, so I'm really excited.
Just one more thing on that is, what attracted you to Golden State? Why was that an option?
I'm forever grateful to those guys. They have a great young team like we do. They're going to do some exciting things there, and they're going to be a great team. So, but like I said, I'm happy to be here, and that's all that matters.
How much of it felt like you were going to be back all along?
Like I said, I let my agents handle that, and I was just really focusing on getting better. And whatever team I was on, I was going to bring whatever I did last year to that team, and I'm happy it's this team. So,
is there a pressure to now that you're a relatively well-paid young man? Is there a pressure to change or to do more or anything?
No, I don't think so. People may want it to be pressure, but no, I don't think so. I'm going to come out and play my same game. I'm not going to come out and then when we play the Warriors, I'm not going to come out and shoot threes because I got a new contract. It's not that. I'm going to come out and be the same player and hopefully be even better to help us, make the postseason.
A bunch of your teammates have promised that you guys are going to make the playoffs this year. What do you think has led to that amount of confidence?
Just how we finished off the season last year. It took us a while to gel, and once we did, we hit the ground running. So we have to do that at the beginning of this season. And whatever those guys say, I'm going to back them up 110% because we're a team, and I believe in this team and what we can do.
Do you think there's a switch of power in LA right now?
I'm focused on our team. So if that's what people are saying and if that's what happens, then I'm happy. I'm happy for this team, and I feel like we can do that with the guys that we have here.
But if you can at least compete with some sort of excitement.
I feel like we always could compete. We just had levels of roller coaster, up and down, up and down. But if we start off like we know we can, then we'll obviously be able to compete.
Sorry, we don't have time for one more question.
This is always a place that I wanted to be. I'm grateful for these guys giving me opportunity when they drafted me in the second round, and now that I'm back, and I'm happy to be here for the next 4 years and hopefully more after that.